tell you this. They want you all fighting over race and religion, so you stay distracted and you don't realize that your money is becoming worthless. The next reason is that many countries, including China, Russia, and Brazil, are actively reducing their reliance on the US dollar. China is aggressively pushing its digital yuan for international trade, aiming to take the place of the US dollar. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, are creating a shared currency for trade among themselves. This will greatly reduce their reliance on the US dollar. The plan for the BRICS currency is to have it 40% backed by gold and 60% backed by a basket of the BRICS nations' currencies. And as you know, the US dollar is backed by nothing. US sanctions on countries like Russia and Iran have led them to develop systems that completely bypass the US dollar altogether. Higher US rates make it more expensive for other countries to hold and trade in US dollars. And for many reasons similar to that, a lot of countries are looking for a new alternative to the US dollar, and a lot of them are looking at the BRICS currency. Unfortunately for us, I think from now on, the Russian ruble, the Chinese yuan, and the new BRICS currency, which I believe is going to be called the unit, are going to be doing very well.
Yo. Mich Panseco Tlok Techpa. Mis saludos y respetos. Full blast. Greetings to all my people out there. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. With that said, welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Manny, and I'm the Jaguar Man. Mucho gusto. With a firm handshake. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my real solid individuals and beautiful, smart women out there taking care of business. However, today I want to talk about cashless society. I want to talk about the dollar, the currency, the feria, the moolah. So, before I continue, you guys know the ritual, homie. Lean back, relax, spark up your chorrito, open up your pisto, enjoy the show, on boy, on girl. You know, honestly, I don't know it all, but I tend to keep my eyes open and try to learn a little something here and there. And hey, that's why we got the comment section in this channel to learn from one another, just like iron sharpens iron, you know? But I do love learning. I do love knowing what's going around the world. I love history because I believe that it repeats itself. Therefore, you could always use it to help you how to find a solution to the current problem. Cashless society, man. We all are witnessing right now a revolution. I'm not talking about a war, a battle, or puetazos y la chingada. I'm talking about in how we're evolutionizing in this world. Little by little, things have been transforming as far as money, the dollar, the quarters, the silver, the gold. Now you see more of plastic, credit cards, debit cards, transactions. Now even to the point where you don't really have to use your credit card or debit card. Now it's all through the phone. It's called the wallet. Tap your phone on whatever store or gas station with that little chip on your phone connected to your bank account. You pay. You're set. So little by little, you see how technology, all this new stuff, it's opening businesses and it's closing down old businesses. It's opening new ways of doing things and it's closing down the old ways of doing things. I'm going to tell you something. We went through COVID, we were locked down. So many things happened. COVID has transformed our lives inside out, where we were forced to live a different lifestyle, where we were forced to open up doors that we never thought that we were gonna open. Yeah, I remember back in the days when there's Amazon delivering packages and being able to shop through the internet was starting to set up marketing skills. I was like, nah, man, there's never in the world that I'm never gonna shop through the internet. What's the point? I'm old school and I'm gonna keep it old school. I'm the type to go to the store, get myself a pair of pants, for example. I wanna put them on. I wanna see that they fit. Same thing with shoes and so on and so forth. But hey, guess what? COVID hit, boom. We weren't able to go out. We were locked down and we were bored at home. So I had no choice but to go on the internet and start shopping. And it's almost like all those little picky ways and all the old school ways went out the window. No more, what happened to, oh, I'm never going to shop through the internet. Oh, no. I can't trust people, fraud, this and that. Well, guess what, buddy? At that time, we had no choice but to shop through the internet. If not, you weren't getting what you needed. The necessities weren't not being met. And next thing you know, it's like you off lockdown, all that swiping, shoot. Now you're able to go out. But to our surprise, I went to King's game, the Staples Center, what is it now? Crypto. Guess what? No cash. Nothing but debit or credit cards. I'm like, what? Like, damn, they're not taking no money? When you got a big fat amount of money, cash, what you gonna do with that? It's worthless. I mean, they want debit, they want your credit card. What's cash gonna do? So now I'm at the crypto stadium watching a Kings game. You get hungry. Well, guess what? You gotta order through your phone and swipe and use your credit card, debit card, because they're not going to take no cash. But you're thirsty. The kids are hungry. Same thing with the Dodgers. You go there, no cash. No. Got to pay with debit or credit card. And if you don't have none of that, they have a little machine where you're able to get a prepaid. You put all your cash in there and start swiping. Forget about it. Guess somebody's making their feria. Somebody was smart enough to benefit out of that. And it's cool. The only messed up thing is that sometimes you got little $5 or $3 remaining, and it's just a little hard to add to that card because you got to get rid of it and buy a new one. So what's the point? Anyhow, now you're going to McDonald's, let's say real quick, to get food for the kids, for yourself. Well, at one time I remember they were saying, well, no cash. And if you do have cash, you need to have the right amount. Because if you don't have the right amount, guess what? We're not going to give you change. Oh, shit. We went through that. Where are we heading with this? What's really going on? And I believe that little by little, they're trying to take cash away from us. I believe that we're going to become a cashless society, that the dollar, our pennies, our cents, our quarters are going to be worth less. No, they said that the Federal Reserve, every so many hundred of years, they get a new system, a new money system. And after so long, it gets old and it dies out. And they got to come up with new stuff. We're going to become digital when it comes to feria. There's rumors of the dollar losing value. The Constitution, back in the days, the Federal Reserve has said that every single dollar printed had to be backed up by gold. Now, is it being backed up by gold? No, we overpassed that. Now it went to the petrol. Now the petrol went out the window. So now you got the Russians, the BRICS nation, where they got real value behind the currency. Get what I'm saying? The BRICS nation consists of Brazil, Russia, India. Man, my bad. There's a couple other countries out there that are part of this little group that are getting together and I believe want to destroy America. Us Americans, the government, those people that control this country, be on their toes and really open their eyes, because there's a lot of people that hate America for what it is. There's different ways to go to war, We all need money. We all need currency. We all need a way to buy artillery, weapons. Not only that, but food to survive. And through money, that's how you weaken a country. And that's one of America's biggest flex. America being a strong force, a global force. I believe that other countries and nations have envy us. So they're trying to find a hole. They're trying to find a crack to weaken the American people. They're trying to weaken and destroy the United States of America. So one of those ways is to destroy the dollar, because the dollar is what makes this nation strong, besides the military. But we all know that money makes the world go round. So these countries like the BRICS trying to come in with and making their own currency. And a lot of these countries are not using the dollar no more as far as worldwide transactions. A lot of them are not doing so because they're being put on sanctions. So they're pretty much waking up like, hey, a la verga con estos vatos. I do a little research here and there, and I come up with my conclusion, and I throw it out there, going back to the money. I was thinking, like, what's going to happen if the dollar crashes? The United States of America, whoever controls this country or this corporation, I believe that they already have a plan. I believe that the government stays 10 years ahead of the game. For them to have already a plan, moving on with a new way of having currency, a new way of money, which is going to be digital banking now. I believe that now they're going to find a way to destroy the dollar, whether they're going to use other countries to make it look like they did, or within, we're just going to be like, okay, the dollar's done. That's it. We're moving on. There's rumors of Bitcoin and all these other digital coins and stuff, but I don't know too much about that, so I'm not going to really speak on it. But hey, you never know. There's people saying that that's going to be the future. And there's other people saying that if the dollar crashes, they're going to give everyone an allowance. And that's going to be your money for the month, for the week, or whatever. And after the month goes by, and if you still have money left over, they're just going to take it. It's almost like Africa when Gaddafi was alive. I did a little video. If you guys want to check it out, it's on the playlist, The Rise and Fall of Gaddafi. And they said if you were a citizen in Africa, his country, you didn't pay rent, you didn't pay electricity, no bills, the water was free, education was free, medical was free. So I'm over here being optimistic, hoping, hey, baby, America could use this, and helping out the people. Because the way we're going right now with all these immigrants coming in, getting all this help, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. They're getting help. But then what's up with our people that we have right now? Our unhoused people that are hungry out there, people that are struggling, not able to work. We got to take care of our own people. And I'm disappointed as a taxpayer because they're taking a big chunk out of my check. Damn, well, they're not using this shit wisely. It's either going to Ukraine, to more wars, or it's going to these people that are coming from other countries down south, allegedly criminals that are coming over here to mess up the country, which I do have another theory when it comes to that, and I think they're using these people to kick off a civil war, but I'll make a video on that. So this cashless society, how can we prepare for this? People say that you can't always put all your eggs in one basket. So therefore, you always want to have a little cash, and you want to have smaller bills, dollars, $5, $10, because God forbid if something happens, people are not going to give you no change. People are not going to have change. You're going to have to be exact. You're going to have the money on the exact amount of what Let's say, for example, you want to buy eggs, $10. You have $100, $100 bill. That's it. Pretty much you're gonna settle for that because you're hungry. Your kids are hungry. So it's always good to prepare. They say to invest on gold, silver, metals. In gold, it's a rare commodity. I don't think it ever lose value. There's a lot, and it's rare. So I read one time in a book, the God of Wars. It talks about the Anunnakis, and allegedly the gods that created humanity with their sole purpose. They created humanity to extract gold from Earth, because every so many years they come to the Earth and take that gold to survive in their planet. That's another topic that I could use to elaborate and share with you guys. And it's always good to pick your brain and learn. It doesn't mean that if you read or talk about a certain topic or subject, doesn't mean you're going to believe in it. But it's always good to be prepared and know what's out there, So, and how to prepare, once again, make sure you have water, stack up with food that has shelf value that could sit back and not go bad right away. Would be a good thing to invest in a little garden of your own, have chickens if you're allowed to. Having your own livestock is always a good investment. It's always good to just be prepared, man. Stack up with extra, flashlights, batteries, stuff that you think would be crucial and very good to have just in case this world goes upside down. Because like I said, the dollar controls the world right now. We are in the hole. We owe money to China. But China, hey, is a very silent and quiet giant, but they're very ambitious. And they've been wanting to control the world. They've been wanting to have global power. The way nowadays people wage war is differently. It's sad that now you can't see your enemy eye to eye and be like, hey, putazos. Now your enemy wants to catch you slipping or do shit behind your back. And it's the same thing with us, the United States military and the Chinese military, that I believe they're attacking us in different ways. They're going to want to hit the money, the dollar. They're going to want to attack within, turn our own people against our own people. You already see that with these lonesome assassins trying to kill the president, these kids going and shooting up schools, these over-the-counter pills being out there on the streets, a lot of little young Americans. You look back, everything comes from China. So I believe them Chinese, is somebody that we gotta really pay attention to, man, because them dudes have these crazy tactics, psychological warfare, the art of war. It gets deep. It's always good to educate yourself. Hey, you don't gotta go to college or this and that, but pick up a book. Find something that interests. There's more than just your hood, the barrio, the calles, drogas and jainas and bitches and all this crazy shit, that these youngsters are into, man. We really, really got to grow up, snap out of that, man. And you that are young, if you're listening to what I'm saying and you're able to really ignore all those distractions, man, oh, wow, you're just going to be a very successful, smart individual, learning from my mistakes. You don't have to go through all that shit because I already sacrificed my freedom just so I could come here and try to educate you, educate myself. Don't take it wrong. I mean, look, homie, I don't know it all. Once again, dog, every day I learn. But the little bit that I do know, I'm humble and proud to share it with you. Life is life. Get the wrong end of the stick. Yeah.